Welcome back to Up North at 4. We are joined by Bill Vancos. He has many hats in the Rhinelander community, but we're talking taxes today. Really exciting stuff, right, Bill?
It is. This is good stuff, yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about what you, the ADRC, the AARP, everyone is kind of collaborating on.
Okay, so it's that time of year again to start thinking about doing taxes. We prepare taxes for people for free, and there is no little bait and switch on this one. There used to be when online they would offer to do your federal taxes for free, but then they charge you to e-file and they charge you for the state one and all that. We do everything for free. How can we do that? We have 4 partners that work together. First of all, we have the IRS. We all love them. They provide the tax program for us to work with. We have to take the test through them, so that's their part of it. The AARP Foundation donates money for the computers, the paper, the ink, all the supplies. The ADRC in Rhinelander provides the space for us to do it in Rhinelander, and then they also make the appointments for us, which is a real godsend. And then there's volunteers like me that volunteer our time to do it. So that's how we're able to actually do it for free. So we prepare federal, state tax returns. We'll e-file them. And we'll also do a homestead tax credit if people qualify for that. That's a tax credit for lower income people if they rent or if they own property and pay property tax, or if you rent from a landlord that pays property tax on the building, they assume part of your rent is to cover that taxes. So then you can qualify for that. So we'll do in Rhinelander about 350 returns. About a third of those will have a homestead tax credit associated with it. We do about half a dozen veterans. If you're a disabled veteran, you can get your property tax refunded back. So we do about half a dozen of those. So we just have a good time doing taxes, helping people out. And it really is a good thing. People have this bad connotation of taxes. You know, literally 80% of the people get a refund. Our people that come to us probably more like 90%. So it's really not a bad thing. Heck, we're helping them get their money back. So, and we have a good time doing it. I mean, it's like seeing old friends. They come back and visit us each year, and we can't take any tips or anything like that. But they turn the IRS or the AARP kind of looks the other way on baked goods. So we'll have people that'll bring us banana breads or cake or something like that. So we're well taken care of. So it's just a fun time, and it really isn't that bad. People sometimes have a little hesitation with taxes because they're afraid they're tipping their hand to the government or something and telling them how much money they make. The government knows how much money you've made. They get a copy of your W-2. They get a copy of all your 1099s. What we're doing is helping people come up with deductions so that they can reduce their tax thing. So it's really all good. It is a good time.
And there's a lot also, you mentioned before, appointments, right? So, and there's appointments, first come, first serve. If you want to take VO and just show a little bit of more information for our viewers.
Yes, so they're taking appointments now at the ADRC in January. We don't start preparing the taxes till the first week in February.
Okay.
But right now people are calling in and setting up their appointments. And when they call in for an appointment, they'll be instructed that they have to come in and pick up an envelope, and that envelope will have an intake sheet in it, which walks them right through what they need to bring. So it's just a checklist. Did you have any W-2s? Did you have any interest income? Any dividend income? Did you sell any stock? You know, all of that stuff, and it really is a good thing so that they know which paperwork to bring in for us. So it works well.
Is it designed for a certain group of people?
Well, our target group is low to moderate income, age 60 and older. However, we will do taxes for virtually everybody, but there are some things that are out of scope for us. For instance, if you have a business, we can't do depreciation, we can't do things like that. So unfortunately, we can't do those things. We've had a couple of people that were day traders that came in, and we just had to decline it because they came in with so much paperwork. We schedule an hour at a time for each, like we'll do 5 an hour out of our group each, 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon.
Have you ever been like overbooked, like waiting list, with people?
No, but we have maxed out, yeah. And I should mention there's also sites, we're in District 6, so this tax aid program is national. So there's probably 100 sites in Wisconsin, there's probably 3,000 in the country.
Right.
So we're in District 6, of course they have to keep, pigeonholing it back down. So we're in District 6, so we have sister sites in Eagle River and Minocqua.
Okay, so people could go there as well.
Yes, and I'm sure Wausau and Point places south have it. They're just not in our district, so I don't know exactly where they're at. But yeah, so there's the 3 sites that we have up north here. So those 2 communities both work out of their libraries. And there's contact numbers of which I don't have with me, where they can call to make appointments with them.
Is there like a site, a website that people can go on to kind of look for more information, get the phone number?
I don't think we've progressed that far yet.
But if you call the ADRC in your community, they will likely know, or it sounds like the library in Minot.
Right, and yeah. And not to make more phone calls for the Rhinelander ADRC, but they have the numbers for the other 2 locations if they call too.
Well, it's a great resource. I've never had so much fun talking about taxes, Bill. So thank you for coming on the show. I know, and now I want like banana bread for some reason too.
Yeah, not only that, but seriously, we've had people walk past the door and they'll poke their head in the door at the ADRC and say, "I thought you guys were doing taxes in here," because they hear laughter and stuff.
Oh,
you know?
so it's more party
you guys
than
are having
taxes.
fun.
Well, it is. I mean, we try to make it as lighthearted. I mean, you know, we're there to help the people. We're not the mean IRS that's taking their money. We're trying to help them protect
We have to cut you off, Bill. I'm so sorry. If you want more of Bill, just contact the ADRC and he'll be able to do your taxes for you.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to get the word out.
Of course. We'll be right back after the break. We're going to talk to some folks from the cross-country cruisers. We'll be right back.